It's Brendan Rush from the Fat Jack Sports Service, and right now we're going to dive into the NFC Championship game between the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers. This is going to be a Madden simulation just to kind of see how the game projects, what I'm kind of projecting for the game and all of the stats that are set to come. Of course, if you want to win this weekend, it's simple. Go to fatjacksports.com, sign up to get this weekend's picks, and win. Simple as that. Keep in mind, these numbers are my numbers. These are not Jack's numbers. And this is, again, pacing projections off of what Madden thinks the Madden simulation of this matchup is going to be. So just to give you kind of a sneak peek of what I'm looking into, looking for individual props in this matchup. I've got San Francisco winning by 13 based on my numbers, and pretty big days from the usual cast of characters that you would expect. I've got Brandon Ayuk kind of picking up the slack a little bit because of the availability of Deebo Samuel for this game. Amon-Ra St. Brown, I think, going to have a monster game for the Lions. But the big thing for this game is if Detroit can stop Christian McCaffrey. The Lions come into this game as the number one team in the playoffs against running backs in terms of giving up receiving yardage and rushing yardage. So if they can slow down Christian McCaffrey, they probably win this game. If McCaffrey goes for 80, 90, 100 yards, probably doesn't bode well for the Detroit Lions.
Tonight on this fine Thursday
All right, so here we go.
Kickoff.
The Detroit Lions get the opening kick.
Taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
And they get
decent return out to the
little bit past the 25. But this should be a steady diet of Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery and keeping the 49ers offense off the field, even though I think the San Francisco defense very good. Going to be a huge key for Detroit to try to win this game. And David Montgomery on first down, big chunky yards. And yeah, if San Francisco gives up big plays in the run game like they did to Green Bay, this could be a very, very long night for them. But I have a feeling that they're going to be able to hold their own against Detroit, although they are a very tough team.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs.
And then Gibbs, 2 plays, 2 big ball carriers, and 2 big runs already for Detroit into San Francisco territory.
14 for the things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way down.
3 plays, 3 runs. They are hammering home the running game early. All that's going to do is open up the passing game for Laporta and Amon-Ra St. Brown. I have both those guys scoring touchdowns according to my projections for this contest. Probably a high-scoring game. Would not surprise me to see this game in the upper 40s, if not the low 50s.
Out of the gun.
Goff's first pass. First down.
Be caught by Josh Reynolds. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Laporta's first catch.
A completion to his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside.
And so far, Lions dominating the offensive side of the football.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Montgomery back to the ground.
There's a win for the 49er defense. So important down here, 3rd and 5 upcoming for the Lions. We've seen them just throw the ball outside, run the ball a little bit, but now they're in an obvious passing situation on the road in the playoffs. See what Jared Goff can do on 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. There's Goff.
Pressure.
Setting up the screen.
Got a pass off to Gibbs, but did not get the first down.
Up short as he's tackled at the 25.
So a field goal likely upcoming here for Detroit. The one thing about Madden that frustrates me maybe a little bit is that they don't the game at least doesn't understand
Badgley
time and space when it comes to maybe go for it. I think Dan Campbell would absolutely go for it 4th and 1 after what they did on the first drive. But Badgley extra field goal up and good, and the Lions early 3-0 lead. They cannot settle for field goals. They are going to have to convert these possessions into touchdowns for them to win, because if Deebo Samuel's 70%, that's going to make the 49er offense that much better. So they may regret going for field goals in those situations, but we'll see what they do as the game progresses here.
At their 25-yard line, they start on the ground with McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey almost snuck out of that, but picked up 5.
Do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Throwing here, Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And
Kittle,
gonna have a 49ers
his first grab. I think he's going to have, like I said, a huge day. I've got the projections on Kittle to have 4 catches and 65 yards and a touchdown. Would not surprise me to see him get maybe even double-digit catches, because, again, the Lions against tight ends, not very good in terms of teams that were in the playoffs. Another big run for McCaffrey. So as I stated early, the Lions were the #1 team of any playoff team in giving up yards to running backs. Gave up the fewest all season long of any team in 2 running backs specifically, and now we've seen 2 carries from McCaffrey, and he's got 15 yards already. Does not bode well for the Lions defense.
They're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10, and they'll go on the ground.
The run game with Ayuk, I don't like it. It needs to be Deebo or CMC, maybe Juszczyk, maybe Purdy on a keeper. No. Don't Ayuk. I want Ayuk downfield.
He'll keep it himself. Now the ball comes loose. And
oh, no.
Lions have recovered.
So the first big mistake of the game, a fumble by the San Francisco 49ers, and the first round, if you will, goes to the Lions.
In this case, not only is he
oh, no. Amon-Ra St. Brown on the quick change off the fumble, get the ball to your playmaker, and they're already in 49er territory. 49ers have the ability to come back at least in the early to middle parts of the game. Of course, last week they won trailing in the fourth quarter for the first time in forever. But if they get down here early by a couple scores, this could be a tall task for the 49ers. And again, Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown
another big run from Montgomery. Goodness.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Now a 2nd and 2. St. Brown in motion right. They'll get it here on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one, they need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here, so it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
That's St. Brown. That's not good.
Now 3rd and a yard. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Short of a first down.
Well, we got beef eaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell.
So the injury to St. Brown probably changes the complexion of this game a little bit, but yet again another Lions drive stalls and they settle for 3. So potentially 14, 10-point lead, only a 6-point lead. And if San Francisco goes down and scores a touchdown right here, that makes these first 2 drives by the Lions pretty much useless.
That lost fumble, so you have a feeling taking care of the football is certainly paramount right now.
All right, so after the fumble and holding Detroit to only 3, imagine a steady dive to McCaffrey here.
Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it. And if we do, we get.
Oh, and they set the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage. Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to it quickly. And that's what
all right, after a false start, San Francisco's got a 3rd and 8 here late first quarter.
They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot.
And the offense, after a fumble on their first drive, needing to get a little bit of a spark.
Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard.
Big catch over the middle. First down.
When you do that.
His first catch, good for
Juwan Jennings.
There and a first down.
Significant.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go play action here. Purdy.
All the time in the world. Kittle, check down.
Underneath.
First down.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
Still don't understand how George Kittle got out of Norman. I mean, I know his dad went to Iowa and all that other stuff. Come on.
How about how he worked his way to the outside?
You can't let that kind of caliber player get out of state.
After that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Purdy to throw it on first down. Man open, that's Debo.
Debo makes a catch.
And
again, if Debo's healthy, it definitely at 70% makes San Francisco's offense that much more dynamic. But if he's 50% and he's not in the lineup at all, I know he didn't practice much this week, could be scary.
The ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the
McCaffrey.
39-yard line.
Nice little hole. Hutchinson tried to bring him down, but 6 yards a pop for McCaffrey right now. Gets 8 there, and it probably end up being the end of the first quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, Detroit won the first 2 rounds. Offense did what they needed to do. Probably could have, probably wish they would have put the ball in the end zone, but still being up 2 scores, or being up a score after 1 quarter. Nice feather in their cap on the road.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. They'll run the option on 3rd and
Purdy on a keeper. Oh my goodness, Brock Purdy.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way.
All right, so first touchdown scorers, depending on where you get into this game, Christian McCaffrey, the obvious first touchdown scorer leader, plus 290. George Kittle, plus 750.
They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness.
Lions know they're going to try and get McCaffrey the ball down in that in the red zone area. To finish off some of the other possibles here, Ayuk's plus 650, Debo plus 700.
Allowed the secondary to get home.
Hard to not bet McCaffrey or Kittle here.
Time. He's going to try and take off with it. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown.
Wow, Brock Purdy gets the first touchdown for San Francisco. So after the early fumble, they go down and score and are an extra point away from taking the lead. Brock Purdy a plus 2,800
I'd have to say that for him, that was an
wager to be the first touchdown scorer in this game.
Down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal.
And with the extra point up and good, San Francisco leads 7-6, 2 minutes and change into the second quarter. And after settling for field goals early, Detroit gets the ball back. We'll see if they can get into the end zone here, because if not, there's a strong possibility they do not lead the rest of the game if they don't get in the end zone here quickly.
He just used elixir, right? Old school. I love that. because you don't want to put too much pressure on your defense as well. All right, if you're kicking field goals, that's great, but your defense has to keep going out there and holding the other team. You're not getting
any passes that don't go at the tight end position to Laporta or even Zach Ertz this weekend, I don't want them.
That's the ambrosia that they're looking for.
Ambrosia and
Brock Wright, sorry, not one catch per game. Get out of here.
2nd and 10. Goff now looks to throw. Oh, short pass here taken in.
Like I said, Laporta.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
So 3rd and 3. This is a makeable situation, but with the play calling, you would expect probably a run here.
Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Oh, they're throwing it. Why are they throwing it? Oh, okay.
That is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Jameson Williams.
Hitch route. Tell us, what is the hitch route?
Yeah, just take really one step, like you're driving off the line of scrimmage, get the defensive back on his heels.
Another nice run, Jahmyr Gibbs.
And he does the rest.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield. And down
my projections had Montgomery and Gibbs combining for 100 yards rushing,
that'll be enough for
32 receiving,
If you want more carries, I think we saw how
and
you
both
get
of them scoring touchdowns. So I have touchdowns for St. Brown, Montgomery, and Gibbs.
Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Going back
in this game.
Gibbs on 1st down. And he lost the football.
And a fumble. Oh, no.
And his crew will
so after the San Francisco touchdown, I said that the Lions needed to get points here or they could be in danger of not taking the lead the rest of the game. Instead, they fumble, and San Francisco goes right down the field here. Jauan Jennings has a 1st down, and just like that, 49ers in Lion territory with the lead in the 2nd quarter.
Start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Purdy looking to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. So the completion results there in 9 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Jauan Jennings, another big catch, has another 1st down. And don't look now, but Brock Purdy, 8 of 8. I talked a lot of smack, mostly on the internet, about Brock Purdy not being a MVP candidate, but here in an NFC Championship game, absolutely dealing in the first 20 minutes.
Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan
Jauan Jennings, 3 catches. Kittle already has 3 grabs.
For a nice pickup.
And they're throwing again.
Purdy. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Niners in the red zone.
In 9 yards.
And the Lions could be in trouble here if they don't hold San Francisco to 3.
Case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
1st down.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
All he does is just find avenues.
All right, 1st and goal from the 11.
To pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
All the time in the world for Purdy across the middle. Debo to the 4.
Nice pickup.
He just short of the 1st down, but Brock Purdy already over 100 yards receiving, 9 for 9. Check that, 10 for 10.
From the 3,
this got to be a run. Spread the field, run McCaffrey right up the middle. Purdy on a keeper again. Has the 1st down. I thought he was going to get in. Not quite bully ball, but relying on the athleticism of their quarterback.
So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the 1st down and keep the drive.
Now this has got to be McCaffrey. 1st and goal from the 1. Maybe even use check.
Get the 1st down, get a new set, and let's start over.
McCaffrey in touchdown. Guy's almost automatic when it comes to scoring touchdowns this season. Christian McCaffrey, minus 340 anytime touchdown scorer. So you're laying 3.5 to 1 just to get that bet paid off. Next best favorite is Brandon Ayuk, minus 125. Samuel plus 100, George Kittle, even money as well. All the other players on the field at plus money to score a touchdown. So here comes a pivotal point right now for the Lions. Down 14-6, coming off a fumble, settling for field goals on their first 2 drives. They've got to come away from halftime still being within 1 score. The fact that San Francisco gets the ball to start the second half, though, could put this game out of reach quick.
I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe something to press it a little bit.
Goff with time, and then he didn't. Bosa had a long time to get rid of that football. Nobody came open and gets dropped for a loss of 8.
The pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And
nothing going there. Bosa again.
To the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation.
3rd and long, and between Bosa and Young, one of those guys is going to make a play here. For the Lions, maybe a draw, maybe a quick screen, something to go against this pass rush.
Because you know those defensive ends
Niners
like
only bring 4,
they're just headed straight for the quarterback.
and passing complete on the sideline, looking for Jameson Williams. Punt situation, and San Francisco can absolutely lever the hammer right now. Going to get the ball back, 4.5 to go, 8-point lead.
On 4th down,
chance to get the daily double here, get the score before halftime, and then turn around and get the second half kickoff. They can do something with it here. And they'll start at their own 42.
Punt of 42-7 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right? Trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now
47 and 2nd and 5.
Huge hole for McCaffrey. Goodness.
Shreds the tackle. And
15 yards before anybody even touched him. Down to the 35-yard line. McCaffrey's already got 55 rushing yards. The Lions this season only allowed 60 rushing yards to running backs per game this season. McCaffrey's almost there in 27 minutes. McCaffrey running behind Trent Williams doesn't get a first down here.
On the defensive side.
Here's Purdy.
Kittle again has the first down with George Kittle. For all the talk that Travis Kelce gets, obviously, Kittle, I think, kind of underrated at times, and he'll have games where he doesn't contribute, but I think part of that's sometimes due to scheme. But man, if you're starting a team today and you needed a tight end, hard to think that he wouldn't be among the top maybe 2 or 3 guys with Kelce, Mark Andrews, and Kittle be in that mix. All right, 1st and 10 from just outside the red zone. 2-minute warning.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10.
A score here can really put a lot of pressure on Detroit. Deebo Samuel gets a catch. Brock Purdy, 12 of 12. Are you kidding me? I'm going to go out on a limb. Brock's not going to start the game 12 for 12. I'll take that action. At me. Brandon Rush, all the socials.
Second down in the
All right, 2nd and 11, or excuse me, 2nd and 1 from the 13.
Back to throw.
Quick throw,
Purdy.
Kittle, first down.
Kittle
Yeah, Detroit's in trouble here.
And the Niners are going to be looking at first.
Worst case scenario, San Francisco gets a field goal and they go up 11.
So far, 3 runs, 3 passes, all 3 passes.
Best case scenario for the 49ers, they score here to go up 21-6 and get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. This is danger zone time.
Play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
Purdy took a shot, but he throws it to Deebo for a touchdown, and just like that, the 49ers have scored on 3 consecutive possessions after the early fumble. And they have a 2-score lead at home.
That's just how they drew it up, CD.
And only a minute 7 left for the Lions to get something done here.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. involved in the coordinator.
This is not what you want in a team that does not have playoff experience.
The target came free, and his guy made a nice catch.
To be down 15 on the road and down a possession. That's what the line's going to do. Minute 7, all 3 timeouts. They get some success on first down here. We might see them press. Laporta with a catch. They're going to have to use a timeout here, and they do.
Just a little more animated.
From the gun, here's Goff.
Goff, retreating, sack. San Francisco would be smart to use a timeout here, but it's the Lions that do it. This is danger zone time, because if they don't get a first down here, San Francisco can call timeout, get the ball back with 40-something seconds left, maybe near midfield. Oh, this is bad news. This is bad news for Detroit.
So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. On 3rd down, they go.
You call timeout and then run the ball. That's
bad play call.
Now San Francisco uses the timeout, so they're going to get the ball back up 15 with, again, about 40 seconds to go. And they're going to have great starting field position.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well.
Great punt.
Shreds him with a stiff arm. So
we'll see if San Francisco can force the issue here.
And it will be 1st and 10
with 2 timeouts and 45 seconds left from the 35-yard line?
35-yard line. Purdy now to throw.
Debo
Now San Francisco
got a first down and their second timeout.
Changes, but there are a few that kind of outguess themselves.
Almost picked. The first incompletion from Brock Purdy comes 37 seconds remaining before halftime.
It'll be fun to watch when they get to the second half to see which way they go.
Yeah, but to this point, it certainly hasn't been broke. We'll see if they try to fix anything.
That easily could have been picked in a huge momentum shift. But instead, 2nd and 10 from just across midfield.
Out of the gun,
Purdy. Kittle
connects with Kittle underneath.
He's got to get out of bounds there, even though they have a timeout.
Inside the 40. 7 catches for him now in this last
and they're not using it.
A lot of tight ends just use their size
for
and
some
their strength, try to
dumb
occupy
reason.
some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
They wasted a good 20 seconds there.
Throw again.
Pressured and sacked.
He lost the football.
Oh,
and this ball recovered by the offense, but
now they have to waste their last timeout.
Advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
So some clock mismanagement by
and it'll come back
San Francisco. Clock management. Now, 2nd and 21, you got to go Hail Mary here, where they could have possibly gotten a field goal had they been smarter with the time.
They run with McCaffrey.
And they put it into this first half. So at the half, a pretty sizable lead for San Francisco, 21-6 at the halfway point, and they get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. Don't forget, if you want to win this weekend, it's simple. Go to FatJackSports.com. You can get all the weekend's plays for $99. That is including not just sides and totals potentially of the matchups this weekend, but also predicted final scores and the top prop plays for this weekend's action. Best thing you can do as a sports bettor is not to sign up this weekend. It's to sign up for the full season. And right now, early bird pricing through the 2025 Super Bowl available for you now at FatJackSports.com. Don't call the number. Go to the website. Sign up and win. All right, second half action.
On that lead here with their first drive in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I.
So this should just be hammer time. McCaffrey left, McCaffrey right, Kittle.
Run second. So for me,
so what do they do? Play action. Purdy doesn't like what he sees, tucks it, runs, takes a shot, but picks up about 6.
They can continue to do damage with it.
And Brock Purdy, who scored the game's opening touchdown.
Really well for them too.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Over 40 yards rushing.
About that play? He didn't try to do too much.
And San Francisco just bleeding clock.
Put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And he's unable to hold on to that defensively.
That means everyone's.
All right, so after an incompletion, 3rd and 4 from their own 32, punting here really doesn't help.
And the Lions
answer the bell. Big sack for the Lion defensive line. And the daily double thwarted for San Francisco. They'll punt the ball back up 15.
At halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
You can sense him saying, okay, the first half was
all right, so this has got to be Amon-Ra St. Brown. This has got to be Laporta, Gibbs, Montgomery. Those are the guys that are going to have to get Detroit in position here to come back from 15 down on the road in a playoff game.
It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah,
look at Dan Campbell. His shoulders aren't big enough in the Madden game. That dude is yoked.
Second and 9 now.
Second and 9 from their own 30.
A shotgun snap for Goff.
Goff with time over the middle finds Laporta. And just like that, the Lions are in San Francisco 49er territory.
Across midfield. That one covers 29er territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll try the middle with Montgomery.
Solid run for a first down. Back-to-back first downs for the Lions.
To the 35. Another good
and
game.
Down
That's
15.
35 yards combined.
A field goal is not going to get it done here. They have got to get in the end zone.
Despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change.
Going from down 15 to being down 12 doesn't really help you. Kicking a field goal to go from being down 2 scores to still being down 2 scores doesn't help you win road playoff games.
And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32-yard line now. Here's a 2nd and 5. To throw is Goff.
Good catch on the near sideline. Didn't look like he got the first down.
People worry about
Josh Reynolds.
Because often it can get jumped and that can turn into an either
yeah, he was short.
But not on that.
Come up on 3rd down. Goff.
3rd down, Goff. First down, St. Brown. So 3 first downs on this drive. Jared Goff only has 2 incompletions. Doesn't feel like he's playing as good of a game as maybe Brock Purdy is, but the numbers indicate that he's been on par with the second-year quarterback.
They're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really
so in the red zone, we've seen Detroit twice be in this situation and settle for field goals. They need 6.
Here's the run to Montgomery.
David Montgomery bottled up.
Pushes way down to about the 14.
49ers defense,
Trey Greenlaw in there
a little bit, I would say, underrated, at least nationally. They don't necessarily get the respect that other defenses that I think like Dallas, Cleveland had gotten, Baltimore, but they got some playmakers.
It's been a tough go.
2nd and 8. Got to put the ball in the air here.
Somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Goff rolls,
and on the left
that was
he caught it, but out of
horrible.
Bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete.
So big 3rd down now.
Late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Goff now to throw.
7-step drop. Looking. Nope.
And that is incomplete.
So now a decision time for Dan Campbell and the Lions. Again, a field goal doesn't do anything for you. Yeah, it puts points on the board, but
another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want
you
to
make it.
drives.
You're down 12.
Like,
what are you doing?
What's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line?
Yeah, still yet to
and
find
yet
the
again,
end
a
zone.
situation where I think the Madden simulation doesn't understand the intestinal fortitude of Dan Campbell.
Badgley able to punch this one through, and they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12.
So 3 possessions
So his third field
inside
goal
the
brings
San
him
Francisco
up closer,
30.
but there's
All
no
3
question.
have
They need to
ended
start
in
turning some of
field
these
goals
threes
for the
into
Lions.
sixes.
Playing hard and effectively, because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your
Purdy
edge.
on the
You don't play
rollout,
quite as
finds
hard.
Kittle,
That's what they're
first
looking for
down.
here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've
Kittle having a monster game already.
He'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past
8
the
catches,
45.
84 yards.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost
Kittle
become
already over my
defensive with their
projections for the day.
offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great
But it's
spot
come
for them
at
to
the
go into
expense of
attack
Ayuk
mode,
and Samuel.
really try and put the hammer down.
And right on cue, Deebo Samuel.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Gets a catch and a first down. His 6th catch of the day. already over my projections for him as well. So again, if Deebo Samuel's healthy, if he's 70%, it makes the 49ers
they've been on it, and they pick up another
offense really what it's meant to be. Purdy check down to McCaffrey.
And he's taken down.
Deebo Samuel's health, the key to this game, though. If he's 50%, Lions have a damn good shot, because I think you can really put pressure on Kittle and force Jawan Jennings or Brandon Ayuk to be the ones to beat you downfield. Of course, easier said than done when you have a potential Hall of Famer at tight end and at running back.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this into
Ayuk out of the backfield gets 5.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's second down. So a decent gain there, but not their full.
So this clock rolling quickly already. 9 minutes gone here in the third. San Francisco with the ball up 12.
They got into a
really
they were just going to keep going.
Not quite put this game out of reach, but make it a much larger uphill climb for the Lions if they were to score
here.
here.
The ground attack here, and he is going to lose yardage here.
Third carry for him, and he is not Deebo. Sorry. I like Brandon Ayuk as a downfield receiver, but I do not like when San Francisco runs the ball with him.
So 7 yards.
So third down,
first down here as
and worst case scenario, you settle for a field goal here. They got sacked on third down last time they had the ball. Over the middle. There were 3 receivers in the area there. It looked like Samuel, Kittle, and Jawan Jennings were all within a 6-foot square on third down there. So a big stop for the Lions defense. And a field goal attempt here for San Francisco to put this back to a 15-point lead.
And this one is right through.
And it's good.
And that will extend their lead even further. Pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. So following the incompletion.
All right, after an incompletion, let's see what the Lions do. Goff check down Gibbs. Gets a couple, and third down upcoming.
About 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best.
Niners only blitzing 4, little screen, and Jahmyr Gibbs did not get the first down.
He's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Yeah, and on third down, those passes.
Down 15. It's too early to go for it in my estimation, but I think Dan Campbell would.
Watch the screen.
Watch the fake.
Watch the screen. Really good job there of identifying it.
It is not a fake, so I think the Lions wisely punting away there.
As he sends this one away. Going to be 37 yards there on the punt.
So a touchdown here, or really any kind of score now for San Francisco, I feel can kind of put this game out of reach, considering how well their defense is playing.
I don't think they had the field goal last.
All right, so back-to-back runs by McCaffrey didn't really amount to much, so 3rd and 9 now for San Francisco. Up 15.
Here's Purdy now on
Purdy with time. Kittle.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Brock Purdy, 21 of 24 for 238 yards and a touchdown. And a big first down there. Wide open. Goodness.
And he certainly fits into that. He finds it for the first down.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And that's in.
There was probably holding there, let's be honest.
Surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been
quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Now Purdy. That's over the
Ayuk finally gets a catch downfield.
And it's going to be another first down.
Another first down for the 49ers.
That nice pickup of 17 yards.
And the clock just rolling down on Detroit's Cinderella hopes.
On first down, this is McCaffrey.
McCaffrey, stutter step. Oh, my goodness, what a run. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the game. That puts San Francisco up 20, and with 16 minutes to play.
And the Niners will add on to their lead here.
Detroit likely done.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got
31 to 9.
Slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Detroit needs touchdowns, and they need them now. Into this game, the total 51.5. 49ers 7.5-point favorites. As we enter the fourth quarter, that 7.5 appears to be safe, and the total of 51.5. Right on pace, but definitely leaning over at this point. All right, so crunch time now for the Lions. They need to score touchdowns pretty much every possession the rest of the way.
In addition, they need to save as much time.
Looking for Jameson Williams, overthrow by Jared Goff.
He's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really
and
any
a
throwing
turnover
lanes,
here
but the best
for
part
Detroit
him,
would be
he's got second and
disastrous.
third down to fall back on.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Goff.
Check down to Gibbs. Stopped short of the first down.
Be brought down right at the 30 here.
And they will have a 3rd and 1 to complete the third quarter.
And we see another big plays for an offense.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
Montgomery's got the first down. Huge first down for the Lions there. But 15 minutes left, down by 22. They are in danger.
You're watching the NFL
getting blown out here on the road.
Sports. Number 4. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 2nd down and 3. Back to throw, Goff. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines.
Jameson Williams, again, can't get the feet in. Feels like almost all the incompletions for Jared Goff and the Lions have been on the sideline. Nothing going across the middle.
They haven't been on the same page. Quarterback
3rd and 3 now.
They haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface.
And again, a check down to Gibbs gets the first.
Nothing's worked for them. They've got to
so back-to-back check down completions for first downs, keeping the Lions alive. Down 22, they need to get into the end zone.
Contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Quick drop.
Slant pass. He's got Reynolds.
Josh Reynolds with a catch. Haven't seen much of Amon-Ra St. Brown since he had that early injury.
Nothing fancy.
Of course, that'll change any underdog's hopes when your top receiver goes out.
A lot of people call it an extend. He often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
That should have been picked. Oh,
first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue
now Goff's
to try
missed on
they can.
5 of his last 7.
Even though this one feels like a lost
and again,
cause.
3rd and short. Kind of feels like this could be the ball game if they get stopped here.
On 3rd down, remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Gibbs will try and pick it up.
And they don't get it. They've got to go for it on 4th down now.
But I see the closed fist of the referee. And that
be the ball game, even though there's 12 minutes left. 4th and inches. I don't think they're going tush push here.
Possession
there you go. Go to the fullback or really a tight end.
Go for it.
Not many teams have a fullback anymore, but
no reason not to try it.
First down yet again, 4th of the drive.
4th and inches in plus territory. That seemed like a prime spot to go for it.
Down 21. Check that 22 with 12 minutes to play. They've got to play with tempo, and they've got to push the ball downfield.
I just think in today's NFL,
big 7-step drop.
Feels like it has to
and
take
Laporta with a catch gets them close to the red zone. But another first down.
You better maximize every possession.
And time really working against the Lions at this point.
In today's league.
Points to close things out, and to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap.
Here's Goff.
Again, a first down. David Montgomery. So the running backs catching the ball out of the backfield really have been the best offense for the Lions in the second half.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball.
Got to get in the end zone here.
This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit.
First and goal from the 5.
Instead of being aggressive and making plays.
They'll run with Montgomery.
Montgomery to the 1.
Press this one forward as they 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. A carry here from the big tight end.
You get in? No. All right, this is what it comes down to. 3rd and goal. Lions need a touchdown as time is now rolled under 8.5 minutes.
This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal.
All the eligible linemen and tight ends in the game.
Boy, and
a flag for what? Delay a game? Oh, no.
Just a little too
so 3rd and a foot maybe becomes 3rd and goal from the 5.
Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he
down by 3 scores.
Was located in
can't have penalties like that.
In different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
But it does give you a little bit more room to throw the ball. You got 2 chances here. 3rd and goal.
Out of the gun.
Goff pressured. Oh, that should have been picked. But it's caught.
Terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
Josh Reynolds, his 5th grab, but 4th and goal from the 1.
Really good tackle.
Really makes up for the delay of game penalty.
What do you do here?
That's the question. Let's see what they do.
That clock is just flying by.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They go ahead and snap it.
Got it.
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
St. Brown, his first real contribution since the first quarter.
And the Lions are finally
down 16. I mean, we've seen crazier things happen in 7 minutes of NFL games. But
defensively, I mean, look,
got to get the 2-point conversion here.
But things may be a little more
cut it to 14.
Yeah, if you'd kept him at the end zone,
you got to get 2-point conversions at some point, so you might as well go for them now. They get the 2-point conversion. So Amon-Ra St. Brown gets the octopus, the touchdown and the 2-point conversion on the ensuing try. So it's a 14-point game with 7 minutes to play.
And using it well. It's interesting.
Would imagine that they will maybe try an onside here.
I don't know how much that particular
because the defense has not shown that they can get stops. And if they kick the ball away, they may only get one more possession.
Purdy now to throw off
play action. Purdy sacked and fumbled. Oh, goodness, but it's picked up. McCaffrey potentially saving the 49ers season.
All the way up here. Those guys
Why are they throwing the ball?
Everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up.
If McCaffrey isn't Johnny on the spot there, the Lions are in
I'm sure they've been
great
echoing
position
it on the sideline and into the huddle.
to
Guys, we have
cut
the
the lead
lead
in half.
Just take care of the football. Don't
But
make it
good news
easier
is for
them
San Francisco, the
to start
clock's
to make
still
a
running.
comeback.
And again, they're throwing.
Purdy's throw taken in by
Debo
Samuel.
makes the catch on the sideline,
but
that stops the clock. And a 3rd and 2 upcoming for the Niners.
9 yards.
Ball's delivered. Gets both feet down for the completion.
3 straight passes.
Now Purdy.
I mean, granted, they completed 2 of them. Ooh, goodness, Kittle. Another big-time catch for George Kittle and a huge day for the tight end. His 10th grab, a $124. Almost double what I had him projected for, but again, at the cost of Ayuk and Debo's touches.
Put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence.
5.5 to play. San Francisco can just pin their ears back and run the ball, but they're not. They're throwing. Run the ball.
Got a man. That's how.
Well, yes, you're getting yards.
He's going to get this inside.
Let's go. 4 minutes to play. San Francisco leading by 2 scores. Doesn't really need to score again.
A handoff.
McCaffrey running inside the 20 to the 10 to the 8. That puts McCaffrey over 100 yards rushing. And 2 touchdowns on the day.
They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series
and it's
began,
1st and goal, and Detroit can start warming up the plane because this one
let's get off the field.
Virtually done.
Doing that. Right now they're just
Kittle, another touchdown for San Francisco. The blowout is on, and they are going to Super Bowl 58.
49ers have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
That puts the game over the total.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because Up 2 scores already. Just wanted to
Extra
possess the
point
football.
up and good.
Keep converting and picking up first downs.
And at this
if
point,
the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown,
there is not much that
fantastic.
Detroit can do to come back from down 21 with 3 minutes to play.
Offense they're going against here.
All right, so the Lions, chance to come back.
It's not a total loss.
Gonna be some
because,
ball
as you
hawking
said,
here.
They've scored some points.
Defensive
so
line gonna pin their ears back and get after
the game
Goff.
plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just
Plenty of time,
personnel.
throws
They were
it,
going
tipped
up
and
against
picked. That's the ball game.
Intercepted
Intercepted by San Francisco. And this thing is over. All right, and that'll do it. San Francisco wins 38-17. Those early drives by Detroit that stalled out, where they settled for field goals, really became the difference in this contest. Brock Purdy 311 passing yards with 2 touchdowns. Don't forget, if you want to win this weekend, go to fatjacksports.com. Sign up for the weekend. It's $99 to get this weekend's plays, plus the top prop plays as put out by the Fat Jack. Best thing you can do, though, save money. Go long-term. Sign up for everything through next year's Super Bowl. So we're talking 380-something days of plays right now at fatjacksports.com. Add basketball, which continues to profit week in and week out. Now through the rest of the basketball season, which goes to the NBA Finals in June, or again, get that combo package, football and basketball, through the 2025 Super Bowl now at fatjacksports.com. I'm Brandon Rush. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Hey guys, this is the Fat Jack. Are you finally ready to get a better plan betting the games this year? Let me help. Go to fatjacksports.com, where we understand that it's not the gambling she hates, it's the losing. fatjacksports.com.